guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Hi, my name is Rosie, and thank you so much for taking a moment out of your busy day just to spend a few moments with me. So in today's video, I'm going to show you my recent haul from Temu. Now, I am going to say that there are a few things, I'm excited about all of it, but I am really excited about a few things that for me are just going to completely change the crafting industry and where I pick things up. So if you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I picked up is two different 6x6 paper packs. One is called Springtime, the other one's called In Bloom. You get 12, and I want to say that they are single-sided. Sorry for the crinkling. Okay, so this one here is Springtime. And again, they are single-sided. I am going to say, because I am a paper snob when it comes to paper and the weight, the quality of it. So I was really interested to see what the paper quality is. I would say that it's between Hobby Lobby's, the paper studios. Some of their paper is like thin. I don't like that type of paper. So I would say it's between that and perhaps an Echo Park or Caredeo, where, the paper is just gorgeous. It's thick. It's good quality paper. So I would say that the paper is really kind of in between, perhaps a little bit leaning towards the thinner side. So not super thick. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's high quality paper, but it will do what we need it to do. So obviously it's going to depend on the project. Automatically I have tons of ideas coming through, but let me just kind of show you super quick the different paper that you get in this pack. So I'm just going to do it super quick just so you get a feel for it. I do like, these are kind of like more on the muted colors, as opposed to like the vibrant colors of, say, a Doodlebug. But I definitely like it. There's a place and time for everything, right? So there are certain projects that lean more into the vibrant colors, and then some projects you want more of a subdued color palette. This one here is the 6x6 in Bloom. And then here are the papers for this one. Again, I'm loving the floral and the plaids. Loving that. So again, subdued colors, but so pretty. So there is that paper pack. So each paper pack, again, 12 pieces of single-sided scrapbook paper, and it was $1.49. So honestly, you really can't go wrong with that. $1.49, not even, in your wildest dreams can you find it for $1.49. And think of all the projects, and even if you do craft fairs, for $1.49 for 12 pieces, depending on what you're doing, you may be able to get away with one piece per craft. Think about the pricing, the economic side to it, you know what I mean? So, all right, there's the paper pack. All right, let's get on to the next set. Okay, so the next things that I picked up was I picked up two of these lace border pieces. They are adhesive, and I'll put a picture on the screen for you just so you can see it a little bit better. But they are clear background. It looks like think of like a lace doily page border effect. It is adhesive. You get 12, you get 10 patterns, and you get 3 of each pattern. So 30 pieces. They are smaller. Let me see if it says, no, it doesn't. Each pack was $1.08. And it's definitely different than what I thought I was buying, but I can definitely see these using on certain types of projects. So I'm going to have to just put these away, place it in my stash, and wait for that right project to use these. But anyway, there are these. So again, 2 of these, and they were $1.08. All right, on to the next. So the next thing that I picked up was this pack of stainless steel beading needles. I have some in my stash, but I said, you know what, let's go ahead, let's pick some up. Let's check them out and see if they kind of work with my jewelry making. So I thought the price was fantastic. How can you go wrong? And honestly, all we needed is to be thread needle beads, right? So this pack here, you get 28 of the stainless steel needles for $1.19. So I thought that this pack was such a great deal that even if I have some, just put it away and you never know when I'm going to need it. So there is this pack. Okay, so the next thing that I picked up is a pack of wooden tags. So the size are 1 1/4 inches wide by 4 3/4 high, and I believe it's made of basswood. And I thought that these would be great for projects. I don't have a project in mind. I'm just gonna take these and put them aside and wait for that perfect project, and I will already have them. A little side note, in a little peek into my shopping kind of personality, a lot of times, sometimes I'll buy things that I need currently, but most of the time, as you're probably aware by now, I buy to put away. Because I love being able to go into my studio and no matter what I think of, I probably have it in my studio. So if I see a good deal, if I see something that's pretty, but doesn't matter if I have a project in mind, I'll still buy it and I'll just put it away. And that way when something comes up and I say, oh, maybe I should try making this. Let me see if I have all of, the supplies. I can easily go into my studio and say, oh yeah, I bought these a year ago or 6 months ago, whatever. And yeah, I forgot I had these. I have them. They're perfect for the project. Let's go. Let's get started to crafting, right? But the key is to always buy on sale, clearance. I don't spend full price. So in any case, I picked up these with no project in mind. Let's see here. You get 20 tags for $3.48. So I didn't think that was bad. $3.48 is probably on the higher end of the typical stuff that I buy, but I said, you know what? For wood pieces, 20 of them, I'm gonna pick these up. So there is that. Okay, so the next few things that I picked up are the following. So this one here, this is definitely not craft related, but I think that most of us women can actually relate to. I picked up this box of earring backers. So like on the back of the earring, you either have a metal or plastic stopper so that your earring is attached. So I don't know about you, but I'm always losing the backs. I don't know what it is. I can't seem to hold on to backs. So I found this box here, and it's just the plastic stoppers. They're 1,000 to the box, so 1,000 pieces for $1.19. So I thought that that was fabulous. That's definitely not something that's kind of frivolous. I know that I'm always in need of those backers. So again, 1,000 for $1.19. You can't go wrong, right? So there is that. And then the next thing that I picked up is this package of clear Cello bags. I took one out just to kind of show you. So it's a 2-inch wide by 8 1/4 in height. So they're narrow and long, and these are perfect for my pokey tools and things like that. So that's why I actually picked them up, was for my pokey tools. So you get, let's see here, you get 100 bags. You get 100 bags for $2.84. So I thought that that was a great deal. Let me just kind of push this back. So yeah, I thought that this was a great deal. $2.48 for 100 bags. Done. That's a no-brainer. The next thing that I picked up is this bag of wheelies. Let me take out one just to kind of show you. Okay. a lot of times, right, I'll have different things that I am constantly sliding out, like my Cricut, my, let me show you. Oh, let me bring it over here, and this is what I mean, dragging it over, right? I know my carrier is a mess, but I have this caddy here of all the tools that I use on a daily basis, and I'm perpetually kind of sliding it around my desk. So I wanted it to be a little bit smoother as well. I don't want to be like nicking up my desk, right? So I found these little wheels online, and it comes with adhesive so you can adhere it to whatever you want. So I'm going to place these on my Cricut as well as my caddy, so when I bring it over, it's literally just a matter of rolling it instead of sliding it. You know, again, I'm trying to limit the amount of sliding that I do. So they have on this app, they have tons of other kinds, right? But this is just the one that I picked up that I thought that might be more beneficial for what I need it for. So you get 10 pieces. So you get the wheels and the adhesive for $3.69. I mean, the price, how can you go wrong? You really can't. So I'm definitely going to be placing it on those items that I know that I'm constantly kind of pulling, like my caddy, like my Cricut. Just place, you know, a few of these on the actual item, and that alleviates the problem. And $3.69, honestly, you can't go wrong with that price. You really can't. All right, on to the next. All right, so for the next set of items, I am so in love with these bags. It's ridiculous. So these are bubble mailer bags, right? They are 5 by 7, so they're not super large, but they're not small either. 5 by 7 is a good size. I'm thinking gifts, happy mail, sending different things. I mean, there's just a multitude of ways that you can use this. Now, I picked up the pink and the light pink, both in the same size, and each bag contains 10 bubble mailers for $1.58, guys. $1.58. I mean, how can you possibly go wrong with that, right? So I know that, like, a lot of times when I'm given like a little gift, I'm always thinking of packaging, right? So that's where these things comes in. You know, I'm thinking of how can I do it? Now just picture, guys, right? Decorating this bubble mailer. I mean, there are a ton of ways that you can make this look gorgeous, with the packaging maybe just as gorgeous as the gift itself. So in any case, I know, I get excited over these types of things. So again, $1.58, and you get 10 pieces in each package. I got the pink and the light pink. All right, on to the next one. Okay, so the next thing that I picked up is some vinyl transfer tape. So if you use vinyl transfer tape, right, you know that one, it can get costly, right? And we try to reuse as much as possible, right? But, you know, we always have to be mindful of the price and what we purchase, right? But the quality still has to be there. Because if you're like me, there is nothing worse than going through all of the work of designing your image, cutting it out, weeding it, you know, figuring out the placement if you have multiple layers, only for it to get ruined at the transfer stage. Leave me a comment. Do you have the same kind of thoughts as I do when it comes to that? So I found this vinyl tape, and it is, let's see, $3.98, and it's a 12 by 5, so 12 inches by 5 feet long. And this one here is medium adhesive. So what I'm thinking is that obviously it's brand new still in its original packaging. I have not tried this yet to kind of say how well it works and all of that. So what I'm thinking, in worst case scenario, if this doesn't work out for vinyl, it might be perfect for paper transfer, right? So the way I'm looking at it is, even if it doesn't work for what my initial thought it's for, I have a backup where I think that that might work. So either way, I think it's going to be great. Now, $3.98, guys. I mean, that's pretty darn good. So what I'm going to do is leave me a comment down below. Do you want me to do a video and show you how it works? And maybe we can do one vinyl versus paper, just so you can see, because again, it's not a light grip paper, think paper, or a strong grip. They say it's medium. So that's why I'm thinking maybe your standard vinyl. But anyway, leave me a comment. Let me know if you'd like me to test this out using different kind of ways to use them. Paper, vinyl, that sort of thing. All right, guys. Let's see. I told you the price, $3.98, 12 inches by 5 feet. All right, on to the next. All right, guys. The next thing I picked up is this lid holder. So I know for me, I am always, you know, when I'm cooking and I take off the lid, I just place it on the counter, no big deal. You always get that condensation of the water, moisture on your countertop, not a big deal. But I found this. So basically 2 pieces, you just slide one into the other. There is your lid holder. So I like that it contains the water moisture that may drip, you know, instead of on your counter. It has a little thing, you can easily clean it, and you can easily remove it and store it flat when you're not using it. So again, this is one of the things too, I selected white, right? But it came in like a light gray, like a dark beige, light gray color, but they're saying that it's white. So again, always be mindful. You won't know, guys. You may select white in anything, but honestly, you just won't know until you get it if your version of white is their version of white. Now, because it's in my kitchen, and my kitchen is not white, we'll say, this is going to work just fine. It's not a big deal. In other cases, it is a big deal. So anyway, got this. This was $1.49. Okay, on to the next. All right, guys, here is another one that I am really excited about. So most of you may or may not know that I love to make jewelry and dangles and all of that stuff. I have a different station altogether just for jewelry. But when I saw this, I'm like, oh my goodness, guys, it's so dang cute. Honestly, just looking at it just brings me so much joy. This was $2.08. And let me see if I can do it this way. Think of a clothes rolling rack. That's what it kind of reminds me. And basically, it came all undone. I can take this apart and lay it flat if I'm not using it, or keep it out, put together at all times. And I think that's what I'm going to do. But in any case, you get all these different plastic pieces, right, to have it look like a clothes rolling rack. And then you get these little hangers. Guys, it's so adorable. And what it is let me take off one here to show you. I don't know, hopefully you can see it. I'll also place a picture on the screen. So the hangers have 2 little holes so that you can do earrings or things like that. You can hang from here. And essentially, this is a little jewelry holder. So having all kinds of different things kind of hanging from it. Again, it's about display, and you know how I am with displaying stuff. You get, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get 8 hangers. I don't know if they sell the hangers themselves. I'll have to look, because I may or may not want some more hangers. But again, $2.08. And I thought that this would be a great way to kind of display the different charms or the different whatever jewelry that I've made. I can just hang it up on this pretty display, and that way when I say if I need to send something out to a happy mail person or whatever, I can just pull it from this hanger. One thing I will say though, not a big deal at all. But the plastic looks really kind of old, and it's seen its better days. Again, I'm not gonna return it. It's not that big of a deal, but I will say the quality thickness of the frame itself is good, but it's definitely seen its better days. I see some chipping on the bottom. The sides, they're kind of grubby, maybe is the word. Grubby. It just looks old. But again, you know what? $2.08. I don't know if it's just mine that I got or if they're all like that. So just a little heads up there. But honestly, so adorable. I would definitely buy more of these for sure. All right, so that's that one. Look at how cute it is. I can't stand it. All right. On to the next one. All right, the next set of things that I purchased, I am going to end up returning them. Let me show you. I have the Fiskars trimmer, right? It's the high profile precision trimmer, and I love it. I would definitely, this is my all-time favorite. I have others, and by far my Fiskars is perfect. So I found the replacement blades on the app for a fraction of the cost, and the description leads you to think that they fit in the Fiskars, in my particular trimmer, but it doesn't. It's much too high. It doesn't work. So I need to return it. Not to mention that as soon as I opened it, a couple of pieces fell apart. So I was really excited about getting these because I thought for sure I would be able to save a lot of money, but in the end, they just don't work. So again, just kind of be mindful. If you have a Fiskars and you were thinking about doing the replacement blades, I'm going to kind of give you a little advice and say I probably wouldn't. It doesn't work. So, all right, guys, the next thing that I picked up was red line tape. I picked up 8 different packages. So I got myself 8, and they were only 88 cents a piece. Guys, 88 cents. So if this works, it is a crafting industry just breakthrough, because we all know how expensive red line tape can be, right? But now here comes the question, guys, right? Does it work? Is it as good as the other red line tape? So that's what we're going to find out right now. The one thing that I will say, let me just make 2 pieces so I can stick them together. Okay, the first thing that I will say is that the roll of tape itself is so dang sticky. I mean, on the sides, just everywhere. It's a hot mess. It's really, really sticky all over. But I'm not going to let that distract me, because what we want is thickness, right? We want the adhesive. But let me just tell you that it sticks to the packaging. It was a little bit hard to get it out of the packaging. I can already see that me placing this next to other items is just gonna, I don't want to say create a nightmare, but it's gonna stick to a lot of things. You know what I mean, guys? So, but ultimately what we want to know is, does it work? Does it do what it's supposed to do? So I'm gonna take a little bit off and kind of do it right here with you. So automatically, I'm going to say that it's a little bit thicker than I think the typical red line tape that we use in crafting. It is not perfectly thin. I mean, it's thin, but it definitely has depth through it. So that's going to make a difference, right, guys? Because if you're not wanting your project to have any dimension to it, to use it as strictly an adhesive tape, that's going to matter, right? So think about that this is more of a dimensional type of tape. And let me see, taking off the paper, let's see, the top to it. Okay, it's creating just a little bit of an issue. I got to do my nails. Let me see here. All right, not so easy to get this off, honestly. There we go. Okay. Okay, so got that off. I mean, not like normal, but that's okay. I can deal with it. Not that bad, not that big of a deal. Okay, so you see it's clear. Let's go. Let me just fold it over instead of doing another piece. Let's just see how well this sticks. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm just going to say that I doubt that you can see, but it's definitely adds a little bit of dimension to your project. So keep that in mind, guys. It's not a flat, like flat double-sided tape. So let's see, I've kind of held it together, and let's see, how good does it stick? Oh, it's very sticky. Yeah, okay. So the stickiness, the adhesiveness is good. It definitely is good. So I can definitely see myself using this, but again, keep in mind, guys, that this is, put it this way, I didn't even press it down, right? Can you hear that? I'm just going to lay it down, right? And it sticks to the wrapper. And I didn't even press it down, right? So you're going to have all that adhesive on the side, plus, minus, that's up to you. I definitely would not open up multiple or keep this next to anything. Honestly, I would place this in something that is easily removed, wax paper, whatever. I might make a wax paper pocket just to kind of hold this in so it doesn't stick, because honestly that could become a nightmare, having this stick to everything. So keep out for that as well. The dimension, how thick it is. It's not a flat adhesive. It does have dimension to it. So would I buy more of this? Yeah, I think I would at some point. I mean, I have 8 here, but at some point, yeah, I can see myself using this, but it's what I'm going to use it on is going to be a little bit more picky. I need to be a little bit more thoughtful when it comes to what I'm going to use this on. As opposed to like red line tape, you can use it on just about anything. You know what I mean? Okay, on to the next set. Okay, here are the last 2 sets of things that I picked up. So first was a little bit more jewelry, not a lot, like normal. And then the other thing that I picked up were a bunch of dies. I've been wanting to see kind of how the dies kind of work, and how good they are, how flimsy, so I will go over that as well. But let's go ahead and start off first with the different jewelry stuff that I picked up. So I picked up this bag of different colored teddy bears, beads. You get 30 of these beads for $1.98. And then as well, I picked up these charms, different colors, and inside they're all gold based, and inside it has the word love. You get 20 of these beads for $2.60. And then I picked up these beads. I love it because it reminds me of Happy Mail. You get 50 of them for $1.98. Love these. I've been eyeing these forever. And then I picked up, let me just get the other one here. So I picked up these bunnies. How adorable. I got them in pink. And let's see here. You get 10 pieces in each bag, and they were $2.24. I got the pink, like mainly pink, but then I got them in silver as well as gold. So again, 10 pieces in each. And then I picked up these bows. So here I picked up these bow charms in a variety of colors. I picked up 2 packages. Each package contains 20 for $1.68. So I thought these were just so cute. And then you saw me haul these before. These are beads with letters on them, so you can spell out different things. I think I bought this like 3 times before. I picked up another bag because you always need those extra vowels, right? So that's why I'm picking up a bunch, because I need all of those extra letters. So it was $1.79 for 500 pieces. Not bad. Okay, let's go on and now to my dies. The last thing. Okay, so for the dies that I picked up this heart die. This was 79 cents. How adorable. And then I picked up this die. It's a happy birthday die with the matching offset to it with some stars. This was $2.48. And then I picked up, because you guys know me, I need options. I just love making bows with my die cutting machine. And I picked up, let's see if I can show you this way. Let's see which one's better. Let's see, I'll show you this one. So you see how pretty is that? And they have them in 3 different sizes, a large, medium, and small. So here they are kind of side by side, so you can see the difference. The, let me see here. The large is $1.48. The medium is $1.98. And the small is $2.48. So the most expensive one is the smaller one. So there's that. And then I picked up this bunny with matching bow die. This is to make a little package. And this one here is $1.79. And then I got this floral die that comes, the flower comes in, I think, 3 different sizes. Let me see here, maybe more. Yeah, 3 different sizes. Let me move them out like that. You get 3 different sizes, which I love. And this was $1.98. Loving all the detail. And then I picked up this owl. I love this owl. This was 98 cents, and it comes with a variety of pieces. Again, 98 cents. Here is another heart. And I love how it has all the different hearts. So not only do you get your die cut, but you also get all this heart confetti using the negative. And this was 89 cents. And then I love nesting dies, just because of, again, options. You have all the different sizes. This was $1.19. And then I got this banner here, this alphabet banner. You have all the different letters in the alphabet plus some spacers. But I will say, I'm going to measure this super quick. Now, each individual letter banner shape is a 1/2 inch in width by 5/8 high. So they're small, guys. They're not, don't think of these as being larger. I'm giving you the dimensions just so you can see that they're small. This would be great for cards, though. Maybe a littler area where you can spell out some different things. So just think smaller. Again, this was $1.48. And then the last die that I got was this coffee cup with hearts coming out, kind of like steam. And this was $2.48. So these are all the dies that I picked up. So now you can see all the different things that I picked up, and I tried to be as honest as possible as far as kind of like what my takeaway is from the different things. I had some hits and some misses. I have some returns to be made, but I think overall, I think it was good. I did a good haul, just a few things to return, but I really hope that you get something out of this, that, you know, my kind of giving you all these little kind of hints and, you know, tips on the product itself either gives you kind of like a better base of knowledge when you're going to buy, because I know that when we're looking at something on the screen, you know, depending on how they're even describing it, it may get confusing, or, you know, because of the size or the color or whatever. So I hope that by me being kind of detailed, kind of helps you in your shopping experience. Alright guys, well that's all I have for you today. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have, guys, thank you so much. Your support goes an awful long way in kind of helping me out. And if I can ask you, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. It helps little old me out. Alright guys, until the next time, stay safe, be kind, and keep it creative.